preparation for college and university physics. So, magsasolve tayo ngayon ng vector problem. So, without further ado, let's do this. Okay. So, dito tayo sa 1.16 muna. The sailor is small sailboat encounter shifting winds. So, she sails 2.00 or 2 kilometers east. Then, ang mangyayari daw is 3.5 kilometers southeast. And then, an additional distance in an unknown direction. So, ito. Ito ang, okay. Find the magnitude and direction of the third leg of the journey. So, draw the vector addition diagram and show that it is in qualitative agreement with your numerical solution. Okay. So, sige, i-drawing natin yung naging equation. So, meron kang 2km here. And then, meron kang 3.5 kilometers. And then, meron kang third leg here, in which distance you don't know. And, moreover, yan, in this side meron ka rin 5.80 kilometers. Okay, so, sige, let's break it down muna into its components. So, let's say this is vector A, vector B, and vector C. Okay? So, ang mangyari dyan, is, ito yung resultant. Ito yung magiging resultant vector. In which, actually, alam na natin agad yung components ng resultant vector, right? I'm not mistaken, Rx natin, or yung X component is 5.80, while yung Y component is just 0. Ayan yung Y component is just 0. Kung makikita nyo naman, hindi naman siya nataas, right? Hindi naman nataas. Okay. Anyways, so again, gawin natin siya. I-breakdown natin siya into components. So, let's start with A. Since makikita naman natin, actually, hindi rin nataas ng A. Walang pagbabago sa direction niya. It's just east. So, solely X component lang yung mangyayari sa kanya. Kasi yung Y component 0, hindi siya nataas. So, for B naman, ayun. So, alam natin na ito ay 45 degrees din. No? So, we'll have Bx since si B ay pa right side pa rin naman. So, nasa right direction pa rin naman siya. So, positive pa rin siya. 3.5 cosine 45 is A. Then, By, since By is downward, pa-downward siya, then it would be negative. No? Negative 3.5 sine 45K. Okay. Now, ayan. Actually, hindi natin alam si C, right? C is, hindi natin alam. No? So, Cx is missing. Cy is missing. Actually, ito rin. This is also missing. So, we'll have to settle that. Pero worry not kasi meron naman tayo resultant from here, right? So, yung Rx, that would just be Ax plus Bx. Or plus Cx. Ayan. And Ry, that would just be Ay plus By plus Cy. So, kung gagawin natin siya, try natin. Ax, what's Ax? 2. So, sige, in kilometers naman yun. So, in kilometers. 2 plus Bx. Bx is 3.5 cosine 45. And Cx is unknown, right? And then, actually, we know Rx. Right? Rx is 5.80. So, 5.80 equals 2 plus 3.5 cosine 45 plus Cx. So, isolating Cx, we're going to move everything to the left. So, we'll have Cx equal to 5.80 minus 2 plus 3.5 cosine 45. So ry is equal to ay, which is 0, plus by natin ay negative 3.5. Okay, negative 3.5 sine 45. Then cy, um, cy is missing. And then, alam natin na ry is actually 0 as well. So from that, 0. Sorry, hindi mo mukhang 0. Ayan, 0. Minus 3.5 sine 45 plus cy. So, by this, we know na cy is 3.5 sine 45. So, if lalagyan natin siya, mabibili naman tayo. 2.475 joules. Okay. Now, that's out of the way. We now know na ang x component is this, and ang y component is simply this, 2.475. So, most likely, if you look at this figure, let me erase some of the parts. Okay. So, kung ganun yung mangyayari, alam natin na ang cx is ito. This will be the cx, or 1.325, and this would be the cy, which is 2.475. This is in kilometers. Okay. So, actually, madali na yan. Right? Kasi, pwede naman tayo mag-Pythagorean theorem dito to find the length of the sea, or doon na nga rin din ang galing yung formula na yung magnitude ng sea would just be the square root of unit squared, the sea unit squared. So, plugging that in, we'll have 1.325 km squared plus 2.475 km squared. Tapos naka-square root siya, right? So, pag nilagay natin siya sa calculator, what do we have? We'll have 2.807. 2.807. Okay. So, the length of C would be 2.827. 2.827. Okay, lastly is yung angle na lang, right? Kasi C is still a vector, so we need the direction. So, angle would just be, if you remember the formula, dy over 2. This is, of course, 2. Anyways, so kung gagawin natin siya, tangent inverse, or inverse tangent of what's cy, 2.475, then what's cx, 1.325. Yan. So, let's try to evaluate this one. Okay, nakuha natin ay 61.837. So, we'll just round it up to 66 na. Okay. So, ano ba yung tinatanong sa problem? Find the magnitude and direction of the third leg. So, this is the third leg, right? So, automatic, that would be third leg. Ang magnitude niya ay, magnitude natin ay 2.807. Okay? So, that would be 2.807, or 2.8 na lang. Okay? And then, the direction would be what? Yung direction niya, yung nakalculate natin, 62 degrees. 62 degrees north of east. So, kung nagaling siya east, then punta siya sa north na 62 degrees. Or, pwede din naman natin sabihin, or 62 degrees from the positive axis. Pero, ito, I think this is present. 62 degrees north. Or, you can also read it as 62 degrees kung yun yung preferred na answer. Kasi, di ba, usually naman, speed of the x-axis, and then um, travel siya, if I'm not mistaken, counterclockwise. So, pag ganun. And i-set siya dito sa positive x. Ayan. So, hopefully, you guys have learned something new and nasagutan niyo siya. So, again, we'll see you on the next problem. We have dislocated shoulder